Alrighty, hello. Hope we're all doing well. Honestly, it feels like it's been it feels like it's been months for whatever reason since I last streamed. But here we are. We're live right now on the James Likes to Game YouTube channel, coming out with you a at-home chatting stream because I can't do any kind of gameplay kinds of videos right now. So unfortunately, you're just gonna have to deal with this for the time being. But you know, I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a fantastic Tuesday. It is currently 2:17, so I started not too long ago. We're only 2 minutes into this stream, and yeah, that's all that other good stuff. So, ever since the Mario Kart Wii Deluxe 9.0 released, ever since I streamed that, the problems with the capture card is just I don't know. It's been silly. Let's just say that. I'll talk more about it in the section because I actually prepared like topics this time around. Also, welcome in, Light Blue Yoshi fan. So I'm gonna be talking to you in a more structured way rather than just me figuring it out or anything that comes along the way. So you know, I've got the topics of where have I been, why have I not been uploading, streaming. I'm streaming now. The whole like Switch 2 dual screen rumor thing that I heard from like Matic, and I don't know where that comes from. Obviously, that he didn't think of that. It's probably some kind of like stupid leak or rumor or something like that. We'll talk about the SuperGamers, ItemBox channels, and we're going to be talking about obviously non-gaming things. So like, you know, we'll be remembering iOS 11 as the worst version of the worst version of iOS ever that released in 2017, and then we're going to end it off with some Sonic Racing Crossworld. So hope you all are ready for this. I don't know if I'm going to record this section. I might do, but we'll see. But yeah, I just hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you're having a great day, Light Blue Yoshi fan. And yeah, it feels kind of surreal to be streaming again now. And hopefully I can get back to in the swing of things. You know, get more videos rolling, get more live streams rolling. It's been quite some time, so you know, do obviously bear with me. Alright, I'm going to attempt to try and record. I don't know if my laptop is going to handle it, but we'll see. It's easier than just to download the version off of YouTube and then edit it, upload it, you know. Let's see how it does, first and foremost. Alright, it looks like it's doing fine. So, yeah, I suppose that's a plus. Alright, so, and I also won't be interacting with chat before we start talking about the first topic, just to make it a little bit more easier for me to just, you know, throw my thoughts out on the stuff, because it'll probably likely be used as an update video, which I don't do, by the way. Alright, so you probably have been wondering as of lately, after my Mario Kart 8, not Mario Kart 8, after my Mario Kart Wii Deluxe stream, there we go, typical mess up of me. Why have I not been uploading, streaming, doing all that kind of stuff? Mainly because it boils down to a very simple thing, and I posted about it on my community post, so I'll keep this relatively short, but it boils down essentially to the fact that my capture card, for whatever reason, when it's connected to my other USB port, is just not like wanting to work or cooperate with me. I've tried, many tutorials. All the tutorials are so out of date. It's quite annoying, honestly, but I'm honestly out of I'm out of ideas of what to do, so I'm probably at some point going to take it to the PC repair shop and probably just go ahead and just see if maybe they can figure out how to fix it and all this other stuff. But yeah, in terms of that, I will say though, it does have a positive for this channel. It's not just my laptop, but there is a positive for this. I will be continuing more live streams, and I'll probably likely will have to do my video recordings on Thursdays and Fridays when I can. So there's that really, and overall, yeah, it's just it's so frustrating because it's like, as a content creator, and I'm pretty sure you can sympathize with me or understand to anyone watching this video, when you have these problems and when you have these tech issues, it's frustrating because you're trying to deal with a problem. Like, you want to just get on with it. I want to stream to you guys. I want to make videos for you all at home. So I'm not just limited to recording Thursdays and Fridays, which, I mean, it's not a problem. Let me just say that. It's not a problem at all. It's just that the fact that my capture card, which is off screen, by the way, just simply doesn't want to, cooperate with me. Now, it could simply be that it's just a driver issue. I don't know what it is, but honestly, I'm honestly at the point of, crashing out at this point. It's honestly quite sad, if I'm going to be honest. But what can you do? I'm practically can't do anything at this point. Which is why I have also been taking some time to also focus on my other channel, ItemBox, as well. We've got some very fun things for that. There'll be a link in the description down below to the channel if you want to go ahead and get yourself subscribed to that channel right there. But yeah, it's incredibly frustrating, guys. And honestly, it's not your fault. I want to make this perfectly clear, okay? I want to make this extremely clear. This is not your fault. This is not anybody else's fault. It's, let's just say, for a lack of better wording, it's the laptop's fault and the driver fault. I've restarted it. I've changed cables. I've uninstalled. I've done practically everything I possibly can to try and get it to work and all that other stuff. It's just been so annoying, honestly. Also, hello, Tolek. I hope you're doing well. But in terms of how things have been with me, well, outside of it, it's been doing good. Been doing some SuperGamers with my best friend John. Did Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and uploaded the Switch Sports Tennis video. So again, I'll go ahead and link the SuperGamers channel in the description down below if you want to check it out. Other than that, other things outside, yeah, it's pretty good. And all that other fun stuff. I really wish that damn capture card, because like on my laptop, for example, right, I have two USB ports. One is connected to this camera right here, and the other one doesn't have anything in, and it's a USB 3.0 port, but for whatever reason, I don't know if this is just a, like I said, a driver issue. It's just treats it like it's a USB 2.0 port, and I don't understand why, because it's like, it's literally 3.0. I'll throw it up on the screen of what it looks like on that side. And it's just, I don't know, gamers. I honestly am just at a complete and utter defeat with this laptop. You can probably tell this is more of a, not a cry for a want for a gaming desktop. This is more of a cry for a need of a gaming desktop. That's some great word in there, but, you know, it gets the point across. So, yeah, I apologize, just like I said, for the lack of uploads. I really want to get content out to you guys. I really do. But my laptop is saying no. It's having none of it. God damn it. Well, other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and just stop here for now. Be sure to give it a like if you enjoyed this. And this was recorded live as well, so if you ever want to catch me live, feel free to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on brand new live streams from me. I will also be doing the continuation of the Mario Kart DS 1-star rank mission mode, so there's that to look forward to. And obviously in April 2nd, we've got the Switch 2 Nintendo Direct. Looking forward to that. Hope to see you all there. And of course, if you are looking for the videos, then there is plenty. In fact, I'll go ahead and link you one right now on your screen. And until then, I have been James, giving you this rather unfortunate update, and you have been the gamers witnessing what I had to say. I'll see you in next time. Peace. Alright, so that is the video done. But yeah. Yeah, I'm doing good as well, Tolik, if you're still here. I am definitely doing pretty well for myself. Just chilling. I'm being incredibly disappointed about my laptop just not wanting to cooperate with, you know, just getting the capture card working. I don't know if it's a driver problem or anything. I just don't know what it is. Great to see you still here, Tolik. Alright, let's see. Okay, we got 6 likes so far. That's pretty cool. Anyways, so there's that. Any Mario Kart video that I will be doing, I want to do two like Mario Kart videos for the channel for this one. I definitely want to do that. Maybe another like Sonic video. I definitely want to do a Crash Bandicoot video. I'll definitely say that, Tolik. But yeah. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do until either I take this laptop in to get it repaired, you know, try and get it diagnosed and find the root cause of it, or I just bite the bullet and just essentially just cut my losses, knowing that I won't be able to do anything with it. So, shows 7 likes. It shows 6 for me. The thing is with the YouTube Studio dashboard on the creator side is it's always 1 like behind what you actually see. So you may see 7 likes, but for me, I only see 6. Up until like someone actually likes the stream again, and then it will go from 7 to 8 on your side, and from 6 to 7. In fact, it actually just updated right now. In fact, it just updated to 7 likes. There's that. Also, I will also say as well, there is some new rules in the description. I decided to also go ahead and refresh that as well. So please take the time to, just check out the rules and all that other good stuff. It shouldn't take that incredibly long. I also will say as well, if you do have alternative accounts as well, please do not go liking my streams on alternative accounts, because it could be treated as like, a bot account, and YouTube could purge that. So yeah, I would kindly ask anyone who is here to please refrain from liking on alternative accounts, because again, be treated as a bot account, and it would just make it feel less genuine in that case. I mean, even though it says I've got 12 likes, I know for a fact that people are liking it on alternative accounts or botting it as well. So please, if you are doing this, please refrain from doing that, because then it makes it feel less genuine, less authentic for people to like. They think, why do I only have 3 viewers and only 13 likes? So, yeah, I can already tell that it is being botted. So I hope YouTube does purge it, because on my other live streams, it's been doing that. And strangely, it's also been doing it on the SuperGamers as well. Yeah. Let me change the music as well. Not just listening to the same music all the time. Let's do Mario 8 Deluxe. Here we are. Right. Let's see. Okay, now we're gonna go on to our next topic, which is just gonna be only live. There probably likely won't be a video version of this. But I want to personally talk about this. I don't know where this comes from. I remember seeing like a YouTube short from Hunter or Bolomatic. By the way, he's a fantastic content creator. Definitely go check him out. The whole like Switch 2 dual screen thing, and why I just think it's just incredibly like stupid. If I'm gonna be honest with you, chat, I honestly just don't see the whole point and reason as to why the Switch 2 needs like a secondary screen. I think it all comes from the fact that, if I'm correct in thinking, it all comes from the fact that the Switch 2 has a second like USB-C port on the top of the console, in addition to the one, just at the below the console. And I'm just like thinking to myself, like, okay, so if that's the case, then that means this, let's say this hypothetical add-on tablet for your Switch 2 console means there would also have to be a USB-C port on the bottom as well. I think this is mainly pertaining to the fact it could be like maybe like a 3DS at that point, but I don't know. I just don't really buy it. Chat? I just don't really buy it. Speaking of likes, I am liking stream on this account and not other accounts. Well, I do know you have other accounts as well, Tolik, but I'm just saying to it's not just you alone. Even though you are the only one here right now, I'm just saying this to practically anybody who who has a main account but also has an alternative account, and they're liking that. And also, it's not the fault of you, by the way, Talik. I want to just make that perfectly clear. You played some Mario Kart Retro Rewind recently. Nice. Also, welcome in, Matt. Yeah, I would love to do another VR working for 30,000 VR video, but unfortunately, like I said, it didn't real. I can't do that because the capture card is not. The driver for the capture card is not cooperating with me. So, yeah. It's frustrating, but I would have done a new video by now. Also, you know the rules on your YouTube channel, so that's good. The rules are there just for, you know, a refresher slash, you know, like reminder. I have added some rules that specifically target problems that have happened before as well. Because I don't want to go through another bloody hassle of, you know, people like saying, join my lobby, join my lobby. Like, we don't need this. I'll say that. We do not need this in my chat. And also, if you are looking to, you know, play with another person, please find another way to just, like, contact them. If they're on Discord, and if that person is in the same Discord server as you, just DM them if they haven't turned off the DMs. Or friend them first, I suppose, if they haven't turned that off as well. Anyways, now that I've gone on a bit of a tangent. Actually, speaking of, before I go back onto the topic, Matt, are you playing Retro Rewind online, by the way? And also welcome in Savannah as well. Hope you're doing well. Alright, anyways, back onto the topic of what I was talking about before I went on this tangent. The whole, like, Switch 2, like, dual screen kind of spiel is just, like, it makes no sense to me. And also welcome in, Kiki. Like the new username. It just, to me, it makes, like, zero sense. Why? Because it's like, who asked? You know, like, who genuinely was like coming up with the this idea of like, oh, if there's a top USB-C port, maybe we can finally have a reason for another screen attachment. And I'm just like, I mean, the new Nintendo 2DS XL was like 2017, but you're that many years late. If I'm gonna be honest. And also, it doesn't also make any logical sense either, because it's like, I just honestly don't really buy the whole idea, because it's like, they've remastered 3DS games on the Switch, and they figured out how to, like, make it work without the, like, the dual screens, if you know what I'm saying, chat. I personally, like I do agree with what you're saying there, Savannah. Take it with a grain of salt. This could just easily just be baloney. But if I'm gonna be honest, I just don't understand why we need, like, this another screen attachment just because we have a second USB port on the top of the console. it's just so incredibly stupid because it's like, Nintendo is smarter than that. Nintendo doesn't really need a dual screen. Because it's like, like I said, they've remastered games. Like, take Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, for example, right? They've been able to pull it off, like, in my opinion, pretty well, right? They've been able to pull it off, like, well with just one screen. So, where is this coming from? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, I'm genuinely curious where the hell this is coming from. Like, it makes no logical sense in my mind, anyways. I think it would be easier to put a DS and 3DS games on the Switch with that attachment. But Savannah, they've remastered Luigi's Mansion 2 HD and didn't need, and were able to do that extremely well. Same with Miitopia as well. I personally just don't really buy it, in my opinion. Personally, if you want my honest, like, blunt thought, just figure it out. Just like Nintendo has figured this out already. Yo, Livy, by the way. Just make new games, Nintendo. It's not hard. You did it 30 years. I mean, true, but Nintendo does also love quick, easy money. And Savannah has said it as well. Same brain cells in that essence. I mean, I could understand. Okay, let me play devil's advocate real quick for this screen attachment. Let's just say, okay, this does make porting 3DS games more easier, right? Well, then they still, of course, like it would be great because then you could focus on one screen at the top, where that's all your gameplay, and then at the bottom, which is all the touchscreen stuff, then you have that. So you can still retain the 3DS vibes, or DS vibes at this rate, but at this point, now to completely take off my devil's advocate face and throw it in the bin. At this point, Nintendo already knows how to pull it off on one screen. I don't think we need this attachment. Does Nintendo even remaster the games for money? Would you be pleasantly surprised to know that would be yes? I mean, like, think about it, right? Of course, you know, we have Wii games, we have GameCube games, we have, like, I think some DS games. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. The majority of the ports are obviously Wii U games. Yeah, it's more money for them to get a remaster a game and get everyone to spend $60, then throw the games in a NSO software pack. I mean, yeah, true. That would exactly be the case. I mean, look at like Metroid Prime remastered, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, Thousand Year Door remake, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, you know, any Wii U games that have been ported by that point. You want a Mario Kart? You want a Mario Kart maker? It's about time they didn't even do it for Mario Kart's 30th anniversary. It would be interesting. The only problem is like, it's how they would do it though. I think Donkey Kong Country Returns HD was a huge cash grab, and you contributed. Well, I guess you can say, Savannah, you are the problem. But yeah, anyways, to wrap up my thoughts about the Switch 2 dual screen thing, because I still don't know where the hell we're getting this from, like this idea. It's quite... we don't need it, personally, in my opinion. We just don't need this attachment. I mean, if it's... here's the thing. If this does come out, right? Like, I could see, like, a thing where games could, like, benefit from it. They could just, you know, have some certain features for it. But I wouldn't necessarily think it should be required. It should just be an optional accessory that you can just buy. It's there. Leave it at that. Anyways, it's quite stupid, but honestly, still looking forward to the Switch 2. Still looking forward to it. And yeah, that's all I've got. Nintendo needs to get more games. What do you mean by that, Talik? Because from as far as I'm aware, there's lots of Nintendo Switch games anyone can buy right now. Anyways, now that I can check that off the box, because I actually do have a I actually decided to have a topic like this time around, rather than just winging it on the fly. You want a new Super Mario Bros. Style game, not like Wonder? I don't know. Oh my god, James likes to plan. Yes, I actually planned for this stream. Would you ever believe it? I mean, look, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure this has been taught to, like, the coffin. Like, taught to the nail of the coffin. Mario Bros. Wonder is an alright game. It's not... I wouldn't say it's my favorite Mario game ever. But personally, it's an alright game. It's too easy, though, in my opinion. I like where they were going with it, but I feel like I think they could explore it more if we get another new Super Mario Bros. Or Super Mario Bros. Like adventure. Let's see. What is my favorite Mario game? That is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I think that's quite obvious to those who are watching this stream right now. I mean, come on. At this rate, it is my favorite game so far. Up until, of course, Mario Kart 9 comes out. Your favorite Mario game is newer Super Mario Bros. Wii. You know, I've not actually played that mod. I definitely want to try that out, because I do actually have the game, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Which I know that is Hunter's favorite. Your favorite is Mario Kart 7. A very underrated game. I respect you for the fact that it's your favorite game. Honestly, Mario Kart 7 is also my favorite Mario Kart game. Heavily criminally underrated. It doesn't count though because it's not mainline Nintendo game. I mean, true, yeah. Newer is what a 2D Mario game should be. I like the ideas that I like the ideas what the newer team came up with. I definitely like it, and I think Nintendo could definitely take some notes from that. Mario Kart 7 was one of the reasons, or if not the reason, I make content that I do today. I definitely want to do a video on Mario Kart 7, because honestly, not that many people appreciate that game. Mario Kart 7 is criminally underrated, and more people need to respect that game. They do. They seriously need to respect that game more for what it brought to the Mario Kart series. Hopefully Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will add more tracks. They will not be adding more tracks, Tolik. They're well and truly done now with that game. You don't see the problem with Mario Kart 7. I think the only reason why people don't often look at that game in a positive light is because of of the things like it went back on. Like the fact that there's no versus mode in base Mario Kart 7 is one, and the character selection wasn't really the best. I will tell you, it does have a very good lineup of Nitro tracks. I'll give it that. But now here are the things that Mario Kart 7 actually brought to the series, which I swear to God, many people don't even realize this when talking about Mario Kart 7, because they always talk about Mario Kart 7 in a negative means. Like Mario Kart 7 introduced the idea of going underwater and flying with the hang gliders, or the super gliders as they were called. That game introduced it. Also, it introduced like one lap split into 3 sections. What else? What else did it introduce? Well, of course, no Waluigi. That's just a given. Yeah, already talked about gliders. There's something there's something I'm missing. Oh yeah, like they have they have the Crazy 7 power up. That's new. They have the Tanuki Leaf. That's kind of new, but that has already been since the very first Super Mario Kart game. What else? See, I need to play Mario Kart 7. I really need to play Mario Kart 7 because I want to do a video on it. So the things that I can probably just try and think of right now would be helpful for when I do that video. Mario Kart DS is a close second, but from first place away, it was beckoned. Mario Kart Double Dash is a unique game, but the CPUs tried to put us to shame. I mean, if you've seen my live streams on Mario Kart Double Dash, you just know just how brutal of a game it is, and how much just the CPUs just do not hold back. Speaking of Mario Kart, I am actually wearing a Mario Kart top as well. But yeah, look, I know Mario Kart 7 is obviously not looked back fondly of because of just what it took step backs from. instead of going forwards. But the step forwards are, of course, going underwater. That's it. You can customize your cart. How did I not think of that? It's the first Mario Kart game where you now have the ability to just customize it to your own liking instead of it being predetermined. Yeah, legit. I'm surprised how I even forgot about that. Like we take Mario Kart 8 for granted because of the continuation of Mario Kart 7. But Mario Kart 7 introduced that idea. I can't believe I actually forgot about that. Mario Kart 7 is kind of a good, but nowadays some consider it as strong as wood. And like I said, if people are like people who look at that game in a not so great light, don't appreciate what they take for granted of that game. Like we wouldn't have the things we have now in Mario Kart 8 if it wasn't for Mario Kart 7. Think about that. I mean, yes. I'll also say like the items also do aren't. I don't know. They aren't the greatest, but for a handheld Mario Kart, it does the job. But honestly, many more people need to respect that game more. That Mario Kart 7 and DS, because those two are definitely the most underrated and quite frankly underappreciated Mario Kart games. They do not get talked about as often as any console, home console Mario Kart games. Anyways, the next topic, which I know some of you are probably already subscribed to this channel. In fact, this is just me shamelessly talking about these two channels, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I am involved in them. The next one, which is topic number 3, is SuperGamers. As you know, I run another YouTube channel with my best friend John, and we play, fun Nintendo games, yap a lot, because we literally just can't stop yapping. I mean, I can't stop yapping right now, solo on this channel. But, just thought I'd let you know what's been going on over I can't speak. What's been going on over on that channel. Essentially, what's been going on is we've been playing Five Nights at Freddy's 3. There's that. We actually surprisingly made it all the way to Night 5 in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I will say it's it did it did kick our asses, especially Springtrap. The thing is with Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and I'm pretty sure you lot can agree on this, is it's not incredibly scary, it's the most frustrating Five Nights at Freddy's game anyone has played. Did you even do Night 6 and 2020 mode? Not in FNAF 1, and certainly not in FNAF 2. We didn't even do it in FNAF 3 for that matter. We did. Me and my friend John did talk about maybe returning back to the first. What's its face? John is the best super gamer. Wow, we found where your priorities are. Let's see. But yeah, we've done we've done that. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is we did that as a live stream. I don't know if we'll turn it into a video. I was originally going to turn the FNAF 2 live stream into a video, but at that point, like, it just wasn't worth continuing because at that point, the 10-year anniversary of that game passed, so there was practically no point continuing. It'll probably be the same with FNAF 3 as well. FNAF 4 manages to be way scarier. The reason why FNAF 4 is like actually scary is because you actually have to rely on the audio. What's going on? Oh. Okay. You have to rely on the audio. I mean, previous other like Five Nights at Freddy's games did rely on audio, but it's not like it was the main focus point. If you know what I'm saying. We might come back to the first Five Nights at Freddy's at some point for another stream, but we will see. The next upcoming, in fact, for the Super Gamers is more continuation of Sonic Generations as well. We're playing via the remaster, so there's that. So definitely look forward to part 2 of that, and hopefully we can make some progress so that we can get onto Shadow Generations, because John has not actually played the Shadow Generations part yet. And I'm looking forward to it, because it will definitely be his genuine like first time seeing it. If I was younger, I'd be traumatized and scared because of the jump scare, and would say it's scary. It is definitely an incredibly scary, like, FNAF game. I will say that. Like I said, the whole reason is because, you know, the audio is the most important thing. Like, you basically have to have the audio up and listen for breathing and shut the door if they were there. And that's what makes it terrifying, even if you mess it up as well. Anyways, speaking of what's been going on the video side for Super Gamers, we did release the Nintendo Switch Sports Tennis video as well, which is interesting because I scheduled that right at 2 PM for that. The video. I didn't realize the music stopped by now. Dolphin. There we go. But yeah, we released the FNAF, we did FNAF 3 live stream, we released the Switch Sports Tennis video, go check that out. And yeah, we got 3 more videos for the Super Gamers as well. 2 Mario Karts and 1 Sonic Racing game. Well, you'll be in for quite a field day for if you like your racing games, which I know plenty of you in chat do. Also, Hot Wheels Henderson, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yo, Hunter. What's up, man? Oh, we're doing well. Welcome, welcome in. And of course, I don't know if Savannah's going to get to it as well, but I'll go ahead and just plug his channel once again. There you go. Go check him out if you haven't. It's ew, Savannah is here. Time to leave. Let's see. You're fine. That's good to hear, Emerson. So yeah. Also, I'll go ahead and just plug the SuperGamers channel as well, in case if anyone who hasn't subscribed to that channel, because I am there as well. So you'll hear me yap a lot there as well. So definitely go check that out. We did actually recently hit 50 subscribers after the FNAF 3 stream. So if you haven't subscribed to it, go ahead and check it out. Yeah, I think it's still 50 subscribers. I'll have to check. Because you never know what YouTube is like. Honestly. Yep, still 50. It's still 50 subscribers on the SuperGamers. But yeah. Go check it out if you haven't already. And subscribe, because I'll be there. Still 50? Yep. The thing is with the SuperGamers is, unlike, my own channel and everyone and everything else, it's like, when it comes to recording videos, it also does, like, the only time that I can record SuperGamers with John is when he's either available on Friday or when he's off from like his college. Then he can come in on Thursday and we can do like some SuperGamers then. How super are the gamers in is the real question. They're very super. In fact, our logo, if you ever look at our channel, if you look at the channel banner logo, it's interesting because it's kind of like, it's got two distinct like kind of colors to represent, like, the super. Essentially the thought process behind that was like that just looks like, going supersonic, right? Because of course we're Sonic fans. And then obviously the blue color, because me and John's favorite color is blue. Hunter, one of them is amazing, and then we have ... James. Wow. Hashtag blame Phoenix. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hunter is speaking the truth. The fact that Nightbot thing is still there. Yeah, I'm really proud of the SuperGamers YouTube channel so far. And like I said, there's plenty more to come. So, plenty more reasons to subscribe, right? And watch the videos. Currently, right now, the Switchboards Tennis video is currently sitting at 28 views as of 4 days ago. I'm actually presently surprised as well by the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe video on the Flower Cup one, getting 374 views. Also, it's not getting any more new views anymore. But, a video either lives or dies. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, proud of that channel. Can't wait to see this channel do more amazing things and hopefully more amazing content for all of you who are subscribed to that channel. Yeah, fun times ahead. Definitely fun times ahead. Hashtag blame Hunter. What has Hunter done? Alright. Now that I've yapped about SuperGamers. Yeah, Hunter's just here. Can't spell. Yeah, we figured that, Savannah. Can't spell to save your life. Even if your life depends on it. Anyways. Another YouTube channel. Are you surprised how much these topics have been about me and the channels that I'm associated with? ItemBox. I don't know how many of you know this, but I do have another channel where it's not really more like gaming focused. This one's more like on the hardware software kind of side. You can think of it as more like educational or like informative videos. So where I just yap to anyone watching that. ItemBox was your old jameslikestogame plus. Yes, that is correct. I don't know if... Did I remove the command? I don't know. I don't remember if I removed the command or not. Yeah, it was formerly under jameslikestogame plus, but I changed it to ItemBox because... one, it's easier, and two, it's kind of like... This is the item that I'm talking to you about. So yeah, there's two videos for that channel. That is going to be released on that channel. There you go. There's the ItemBox channel. Is this still linking to the jameslikestogame under the jameslikestogame plus link or something? Okay, Savannah is fixing it. You can tell how much I don't look at my Nightbot commands, except from like ones that I should be updating, like updating with the latest what's its face? The latest video right now, which is the Mario Kart Wii Retro Rewind video. Such a professional, I know, right? I'm such a professional. Savannah isn't. Yeah, even under your Discord account, it's labeled jameslikestogame plus instead of ItemBox. Yeah, I'll get around to it at some point. Also, yo Nintendo, welcome in. Welcome. So yeah, 2 new videos for the ItemBox channel. Hope you look forward to it. And of course, get subscribed if you like to see more of me. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the ItemBox channel. That's pretty much it for the ItemBox channel. Don't really have that much to really talk about with the ItemBox channel, just other than just, you know, I'm just telling you that it's there and it exists and I'm there, and also SuperGamers, and because I'm there as well alongside John. Yo, Frog Boy. Alright, anyways, before I go ahead and talk about the next topic, also, see you later, Kiki. By the way, hope you have a good one. I thought I'd just take this time to just see how everyone's been doing ever since, you know, you lot have now that the chat is a lot more active. I would go ahead and just check in to see how everyone's been doing, how's the day been, and all that other good stuff. But I want to make sure, you know, like, these streams, you could say, are more of like a, like, checking up how, how's everyone's been doing, how's the day going, all that good stuff. If you weren't here at the beginning of this stream as well, I did talk about why I haven't been uploading slash streaming, and I will be making. I did record that as a video while I was live, so I'll be doing. I'll be editing that, uploading it, all that stuff. Let's see. You've been rhyming and practicing your timing. Okay. Yeah, that rhymed. Been good. Not much has happened for you lately. Good. Okay. Today's been alright so far. Great stuff, great stuff. It is a day of the week. Oh cool, I don't have to watch back to the start of the stream. Yeah. So the only one that will be getting a, you could say, update video is the why haven't I been uploading and why haven't been like where have I been and why haven't been uploading as of you know, to this channel. That'll be a video. Everything else though, it's not really going to be a video. Like, we just talked about the Switch 2 dual screen thing. Obviously talked about SuperGamers ItemBox, that stuff. He's been busy playing DDR, totally. I actually haven't been playing on my DDR mini as of late. It's just chilling there right now. Yeah. I'm pretty sure nobody's surprised, but I am a fan of music games. He's been playing Shadow Generation. That's another one I actually haven't. Been playing as of late. I'm still like trying to figure out on the Switch version where the last, like, you know, the last collectible chest is, because I'm missing one. I don't know where it is, and I looked on a completed map, but I just can't really like figure it out where it was. Do you mean Diddy Kong Racing? I've never played Diddy Kong Racing, but no. DDR stands for Dance Dance Revolution. It's a game. It's an arcade game by Konami under the Bimani like lineup of games. sadly, sadly they don't. Konami doesn't feel like they're very supportive anymore of the West, like giving the West like support. Also, I just seen Levy. You've just followed me on Instagram as well. Thank you. But yeah, that came out in 1998 in arcades, and then I believe it came out later in the. It came out later everywhere else. Unfortunately, the latest one that arcades can buy is DDR-A20 Plus. But you would have to be lucky if your arcade even likes dance games, because let's be honest, in the UK, dance games, I mean, DDR does exist, but they're like old versions of them. I would be incredibly lucky if I could find like a modern white DDR-A20 Plus machine. You've seen one dance game in an arcade? Do you recall which one it was? I won't. If I ever go back there, I'll get a picture of it. Got it. Thank you. Yeah, the common ones that you probably will likely find in an arcade, if you're lucky, in a few years. Okay. But the ones you'll probably likely find is Dance Dance Revolution, Step Maniacs, and Pump It Up. Those are like the ones that you could probably find easily. This isn't a dance game, but one of the favorites was the Arcade Twister. It had colors on the wall and floor. Your friends and I played it many years back, and it was super funny. Interesting. You're pretty sure it's DDR though? The ones that is close to me in terms of like an actual DDR like game is like DDR X or X2. This. Join? Oh, hey, Levy's here. Welcome. Welcome in, Levy. Welcome to the server. Yeah. The other ones as well that I found one time in Whitby one point in Leeds, they did have a DDR X2 and a Dancing Stage Euromix. Alright, see you later, Nim. I should do a Mario vs. Luigi online. I don't know how that would work, but I could probably maybe try and figure out a way to make it work. But yeah, the problem with any arcades, no matter where you look, no matter where you look in arcades, you know, like, you can probably tell when an arcade isn't in for the games and actually keeping them maintained, when, like, it's not, it doesn't feel good to play. Which is it? In the UK, in the UK's like case, like that is it is apparent. Oh wait, I just reread back your message. Yeah, I think I know what you might be referring to. I think I might have seen other creators at that point. I think I've seen other people play it. I don't. Wait, Hunter, did you play Mario vs. Luigi online? I'm trying to think if you did a stream of it. I swear I remember you doing one. Or how many you've done. You have? Okay. Oh, but it's been a while. First. Yeah, that's one that I've actually not. That's actually one that I have not actually played. Do excuse me one moment, people. Okay. I'll respond to that later, Savannah, after the stream. Best power-up is the ice flower. It's good, you should try it. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. The game has custom power-ups and brings both ice flower and propeller mushroom into the game. Nice. I do know there's like there's an online version, like an online website, and there is a one that you can download it. You know, like you can download the game and have it as like an executable file. Yeah, the website is the one that you've used. You use the download. I'll probably use the download version, because then at least then if my browser is struggling, for example, right? At least I know I have the download version. Yeah, I think that would be the reason why I also would get the download version as well, Hunter. Just so that I could just full screen it and make it easier on capturing it in OBS. I mean, I could capture it on it as well in the browser, but the website has all the stuff around it, so the game is smaller. Well, it's just technically just taking pretty much like what the offline Mario Luigi on the original New Super Mario Bros. DS is, and just essentially just creating just a whole online base around that. But like you can actually play online with more than just 2 people. Uniquely played New Super Mario Bros. Wii first and then DS. I don't remember what I started with. I think I might have started with New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I think. I can't remember. Best power-up is the Tanuki Leaf in the Super Mario game on the DS. You mean like either 3D Land or New Super Mario Bros. 2? Those are the only ones that come to my mind. I know it did make a first appearance in Mario Bros. 3? I know the Tanuki suit made its first appearance there. Super Mario 3D Land was the first game you was properly addicted to. That's surprisingly, that game doesn't seem to get talked about, and I have no idea why. I have no idea why that game is not talked about in conversations. That there you could say is another very criminally underrated game. It kind of almost feels forgotten in some aspects as well. Just goes to show you just how incredibly, like, I don't know. You like the special worlds, the remix versions of courses? Yeah, I honestly like 3D Land as well. It's been quite some time since I've actually played 3D Land, in fact. Your favorite was Normal World. Your favorite Normal World is 7, and your favorite Special World was 5. Can respect that. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead, now that we've talked about you could say this was like a little topic break. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the next topic. And that is, remembering the worst version of iOS. So, if you're an Apple user, then you'll probably will understand this. If you're not, then welcome aboard. I hope you're ready for a little fun thing us iOS users had to painfully experience back in 2017. World 7 in Super Mario 3D Land had a great piece of music. I think 3D Land definitely had like a good like OST. You don't use Crapple. I did actually go to the Apple Store as well. Here we go on another tangent. Hope you're ready. I did go to the Apple Store yesterday. No, not yesterday. Like 2 days ago. And I basically took like some photos of the new like iPhone 16e, and I mean it looks fine. It looks fine, to be honest. Personally, I wouldn't be getting that device, but to those who probably don't necessarily care about dual camera or triple camera, it looks like a phone. Yes, it does look like a phone. It's the iPhone, the Apple phone. I mean, like, the fact that the iPhone 16e is like $600 US, that's just insane for a budget, like, phone. For a budget Apple device, by the way. And if it works like a phone, that's all you need. Well, guess what, Savannah? I think the iPhone 16 is definitely going to satisfy all those needs. If you can pull up with a single camera. I mean, technically, it looks like a single camera, but it's technically still just like a dual camera in that essence. Dude, my phone was not much more powerful than that, and it's actually a powerful phone. What's your phone, by the way, Hunter? Obviously, mine's 13, iPhone 13. But you get all of Apple's security and tech for $600, which is great. I mean, yeah. Google Pixel 6. The Pixel 6 is a very good phone. I've heard good things about that. I know they did also have an A model, a Google Pixel 6a that releases after like the Google Pixel 6 models. Let's see. But yeah, like I mean, look, what I'll say about the iPhone 16e is, if you like the phone, you think it's a great and it does everything, then by all means, you know, the world's your oyster, isn't it? You can go ahead and choose that phone. Was the E smaller than the standard phone? So the E is 6.1 inches. You know, the screen. And it doesn't have, and I did talk to you about it as well in your server as well. But it doesn't have MagSafe. It doesn't have the 120 hertz or like the refresh rate where it looks buttery smooth. Single camera, there's that. Can't remember what was said. Maybe take a trip real quick to your server and look back. You saw the Nothing A3. I think I did see the Nothing A3 phone. I think. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't. The thing is with me, I am well and truly, like, I don't love, like, I keep up with like phones, but it's not my priority anymore. Also, I just realized I think let's see. Music selection, by the way. Has anyone got a music they want playing? Because I can't think of anything right now. Your phone is 90 hertz, which is good. Sonic colors thingy. Which version of Sonic Colors, in fact, Savannah? Because there's the one on the Wii, there's one on the Switch, and then one on the DS. Wii. All right. Which one from the Wii? Okay. Let's go for Act 1. Here we are. There we go. Sonic Colors Ultimate is indeed not ultimate. Brother, Colors Ultimate at launch was so incredibly bad. It is so incredibly bad. I mean, I completed that game when I got it in like Christmas of 2021. But the thing is like, it's just so bad, especially on the Switch. Especially on the Nintendo Switch with all the the seizures and stuff about it. You didn't beat it, but you was hating things about it. It's just that why did Blind Squirrel Games make like the lighting bloom like so incredibly bright? I just don't really understand what was going on at the time. You don't know why, but you want to play Sonic Colors DS out of all things. I'm surprised. The thing is, I've heard people say they actually prefer Colors DS over the Wii one. For some reason, you can't get behind the controls. It controlled better on the Wii. It's the same controls, Savannah. I don't think they've changed that much with the controls. Have I seen Site Prime? No. Maybe because, you know, we're looking at a console with where you're holding, like, let's say the Wii remote on its side like this, just like in Mario Bros. Wii, for example. Yeah, you hold it like this, and you essentially press it up. It's so finicky on this. This is why you should honestly play at least with a classic controller, at best. Or hell, I think the game supports GameCube controllers. I think. Let's have a look. I have the game right here. Yep, it supports GameCube controllers. So at least you can play it as a traditional controller. And of course, mine would have the U on it, because that's how it's spelt in Europe, and how we actually say it as well. Let's see. I always find it weird seeing colours spelt like that. I was wondering if y'all's would be. Yeah, you're American. Yeah, if you think about it, when you hear someone who is British or anywhere pronounce colours, then you can hear, like, I'll say it again, colours. You could probably hear you could probably hear the U, kinda. Colour hours, colours. But yeah, you can hear it for sure. But then when you look at how it is in America, it's like colours. Colours. While we're both British, James is a northerner. I'm a southerner. Colours. Yes, I'm being that way on purpose, by the way. By the way, I got colours. Let's see. By the way, I got into old PCs the last days and found a Wii abomination that plays NES games in some way. Huh. Interesting. I remember seeing like a video. What was it? I remember seeing a video where someone was like hiding a Wii console in a PC, like a gaming PC. I was like, I didn't watch it. By the way, I didn't watch it. I don't know. It's just so weird because, like, of course I have the console right here, by the way, in case you wanted to know. Not like you asked, but I've answered the question that you didn't ask. But like hiding a Wii console in a PC, that's just so weird. Nobody asked for your opinion. Whee! There we go. How it feels sometimes when Savannah says an opinion that nobody asked for. You love your ranting? Savannah, you could rant for the whole entire US! Yeah, you rant and complain. Ranting. Savannah rantins. I mean, let's be honest, Savannah, you also complain about literally any, like, Mario Kart 8 track, so I don't want to hear it. You literally complain about anything in the tracks. Just say at this rate. Just say at this rate, you just hate the game. You have beef with that game. Can't wait for me to see the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe video this week. I don't know why she plays it. I know, right? If she's playing a game that she has beef with? Crazy. How crazy. By the way, Savannah, when you get your Switch 2, and are you still continuing your 8 Deluxe series on your Switch 1, or are you going to try and use the Switch 2 to essentially just carry on your series? Then again, she has beef with you. And still talks to you every day. so I got it. So I got it. Works the same. You probably would use your Switch 2 if that still carries that series. Because you do plan to lean heavily into Mario Kart 9 or whatever it'll be called. Yeah, I definitely think there'll definitely be some Mario Kart 9 or whatever the hell they're gonna call it content on my channel as well. So we'll see if Mario Kart and the others still stay. Also, I just like when you ever are playing Mario Kart 64, you always just call it the Nintendo Switch online software thing. And it's like, all right, geez, that's a mouthful. You could have concisely condensed it down, like I did in that one comment. So it's like, just say you're playing it on the Nintendo 64. How hard is that? You don't know what else to call it? Just say that, you know, that you are Savannah or Purple Phoenix and you're playing Mario Kart 64 on the Nintendo 64. But you're playing it on the Switch. It's still on the Nintendo 64, Savannah. By the way, if anyone hasn't watched on just say for the Nintendo 64. See? Hunter understands. Hunter, that would require Savannah to be smart. When has Savannah ever been smart? Name me a time. Stop praise hairs or rocket search. Not too late to change. She has her moments. Alright, name a time. Hunter mostly carries. Point proven. Savannah, it's not too late to change your intro to be more easier to say. Like, it's not that hard. You don't say we're playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch online mode thingy majig, whatever. You don't say that in your 8 Deluxe videos. But the complicated intros are your speciality. And your greatest mistakes as well. Just saying. You're gonna keep making the intros more complicated until, like, are you gonna keep your intros more? If you're gonna make your intros more complicated, you might as well just start adding more words to reach the 30-second mark on it. I wouldn't be surprised if most people click off at the start. I guess you could only probably tell if they did if, like, in the, like, video analytics for it, I suppose. I'll tell you what, your intro on your live stream is beautiful, James. Well, it's just I keep it short and to the point, you know, like welcoming everybody in and then just get on with it. That's pretty much it. And then I start yapping. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I am Savannah at Purple Phoenix and today we're playing Mario Kart 64 on the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo 64 Switch Online expansion pass software thingy on the Switch. God save me. James and Savannah's is sweat. Well, if you count Enna, well, 3 times if you count Enna, so. Yeah, wait until her intro is literally just, hello everyone, welcome to the channel, my name is Savannah at Purple Phoenix, and today we're playing insert game here on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass, whatever thingy jig, and Knuckles and Sonic 3 and here's some memes nobody asked, yada yada yada. Ding. James, can I help you bail out? I need to get away from this weird cringe girl who doesn't know English properly. I got you. I'll bail you out. Do you know you? You must head out now. Hey, no worries, Matt. Take care. Have a good one. You're welcome, Hunter. I got you, man. See, I got you, man. I got you. I'll set you free away from Savannah and her cringiness. Hunter loves being in captivity. No, he doesn't. I'm just gonna say this right here, right now. No, he doesn't. What if he doesn't want hot sauce? Cringe. What is this girl talking about? This girl is talking about utter cringe. Let's just say that, Levy. As the cringe phoenix she is. hot sauce is amazing. You just can't spray it in Savannah's face like pepper spray. You're gonna get brain rot thanks to Savannah. James, can I help you out? Sure. Anyways, well, I've been going on this quite this long tangent, haven't I? Anyways, my topic before I went on this massive tangent, but then again, when is it not just a normal thing of James likes to game streams? Anyways, back to the topic that we were talking about before that. Who remembers iOS 11? I'm pretty sure if you're an iOS user, I'm pretty sure you can raise your hand and say that you have experienced the worst version of iOS ever. You don't know what numbers are. Well, you see, Savannah, there's this thing called what's it called? Maths. There you go. There's this subject called maths, and that is where you use a lot of numbers and all this other stuff. And let's just be honest. You're trying to be a maths teacher. Good luck. Anyways, iOS 11. Honestly, the worst version of iOS to ever have released. You meant the numbers for the iOS thingies. It's basically Savannah. I can't believe. Oh my god, I'm such a child. Basically, you know when you go to settings, general, and software update, it would tell you like what the new like version is. Well, basically, I'm talking about when people updated from iOS 10, which ideally is the best version of iOS. But iOS 11 was like the first like iOS version where they redesigned the like app icons to be different. Because for quite some years since iOS 7, technically actually far back as iOS 3 in fact, we still had the old, we had like the App Store and iTunes Store, one that had like the music note and a little like pens and whatnot. Okay, iOS 11 sucked. There we go. Last you checked, you're on iOS 17 or so, something like that. If you have a compatible device, you should be able to update to iOS 18 because that's the latest one up until iOS 19 comes out. But yeah, first version of iOS in like a very long time in 2017 to come with new app icons. Basically the app icons that we pretty much see today with the current version. So if you've ever use a current day iPhone, you probably are familiar with those icons, but at the time when iOS 11 dropped, it essentially changed. Obviously, new wallpapers, that's pretty obvious. But the worst thing about it was just how incredibly like buggy it was at the launch of that update. And it doesn't make it any better to the fact that the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, and iPhone 10 all ran that worst, terrible version of iOS, and I got to experience it, and let me just say, I even experienced, like, I think a few betas of it as well. Let me just say, for the record, it was not looking good during the betas, and it was still not looking good even during its final release and the subsequent updates afterwards. I'm kind of glad, like, iOS 11 is no more anymore, and obviously, like, 1 year later, Apple would introduce iOS 12, basically an OS to fix the problems of iOS 11. I can't remember necessarily some of the features that that the OS had, essentially. It's been been many years since I've used iOS 11. I remember updating to it on my iPhone 6, for that matter. Yeah, I didn't have a 13 or a later phone. I had an iPhone 6 at that time in, like, 2017. Oh my god, iPhone 6. Did you have an iPhone 6, Savannah? But yeah, it shared some old app logos in the server. Okay, let me check. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is kind of what it looks like. Let me zoom in on that. There you go. Let me just put this down a bit so you can see it. There you go. That's essentially what iOS, like some of the app icons, like you can see with the iTunes and App Store, that way it used to look like. I do actually remember these icons, in fact. God, that old YouTube icon. I do actually have one moment. For this. So yeah. I do have an original iPad right here. Yes, this is actually a first generation iPad, and you can probably tell because there's no cameras as well. Let me turn that down. And does this? Yep. God, nice. Does the? There you go. Even works. Hang on, let me try and see if I can get you all a get you all a little ASMR sound of the swipe to unlock. There you go. There you go. There's the real app icons on the first generation iPad. I remember your, like, game console ASMR. I know, look at these bezels. Damn, boy, he thick! Yeah, my god, these bezels are quite the something. But yeah, does anyone also remember... does anyone remember, like, obviously to many iPhone users, does anyone remember this, like, the slide to unlock Remember doing that instead of like swiping up or clicking the home button. Yeah. So beautiful. Unfortunately, the App Store and iTunes Store no longer work because Apple turned off the things that made it work. So there's that. It just looks so weird that there's no camera on it because they would introduce that on the second generation iPad. Yeah, you can see there's the real old YouTube icon before they released a separate one. And I've got some games right here as well. I don't think it was the first iPad, but it was one of the first ones. Minecraft. There you go. I think this is still. I think this feature is still still a thing today on like today's iPads, but like the ability to just like scrunch the screen to return back to the home screen as well. Don't know if anyone saw that. I could do it again real quick. There you go. And yeah, we've got Sonic Racing. Look at that. I missed this version of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. What is it? You cannot connect to the game center. Whatever. Look at that. This is... I'll tell you what. I wish they brought back a mobile version of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. You actually bought that for the PC? Nice. Dude, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing is honestly one of my favorite like Sonic games, like Sonic racing games to be precise. Nothing ever beats the OG. Nothing. Transformed is good, don't get me wrong. Transformed is good, but nothing ever touches the OG. You got Transformed in both Adventure 2 and DX. Hunter, if you've got Adventure DX, which I'm going to assume you have anyways, definitely get the Dreamcast conversion mod, install that, and you can actually play Sonic Adventure like in the way it was intended to be. Because trust me, once you play that Dreamcast conversion mod, or the better SADX mod for it that you can install, trust me, it is so much better. I'll link it to you. I mean, you could probably search up like better SADX. It's not that difficult to install, to be honest. But it is like that mod is so good because it gives you the feeling that you're playing the Dreamcast original again, but you can also play it in widescreen, whereas the original one, like the vanilla, like stock one, for whatever reason, is 4:3, yet it has like this weird like kind of border around it on like the left and right hand sides. It's so weird. If I'm gonna be honest, it's so weird. I don't really like that, to be honest. This is why I also sometimes think like the GameCube original is better, because that was made with 4 to 3 in mind. So it made perfect sense. But yeah, anyways, that's the topic over for iOS 11. I decided to keep that one short because it's like, I know not that many of you would probably be interested. You just want to hear me yap about topics of gaming. I'm glad that everyone also is just here to hear me yap and all this other stuff, and also hear me yap about things that you might not be that too interested in, like me being interested in dance games and music games and that lot, and me just yapping and talking about it passionately, and you lot hearing it. But we're all here to appreciate everything, right? Angry Birds is a cool mobile game. The fact that the original Angry Birds game on the App Store, like the remade classic one, instead of calling it just Angry Birds Classic, they called it Red's first, what the hell do they call it? What do they seriously call it? They called it something stupid. I swear to God. But Angry Birds is a very fun game. Oh, here we are. Red's First Flight. It's not just called Angry Birds Classic. It's Red's First Flight. That is the dumbest name I've ever heard. Just call it Angry Birds Classic or something. Not that odd. And the only reason why they're making it difficult to find the first game is because they want people to play Angry Birds 2 and other Angry Birds games. Is Angry Birds Go still on here? I don't know, I haven't seen that one. What? Did they delist Angry Birds Go? Oh my god, okay, they actually delisted Angry Birds Go. Holy crap. Yo, Jonathan. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. If you don't know what Angry Birds Go is, just to quickly explain that, is essentially it's just like a racing game that was actually received very positively as well, by the way. Yeah. Also okay. I'm gonna put on another music. I put on Sonic Unleashed because it's the best game. Alright, now that we've got another song going, didn't realise the song stopped because it's at such a low volume. Anyways, last topic is Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I am definitely excited for this game. I am definitely excited for it. Can't wait. Ever since it got a brief CGI trailer, basically just showing off what it means and all that stuff. Now that we actually have like a proper like announcement trailer showing off like more stuff. I've seen like some footage of it as well, and I have to say, it's looking really, really good. I do have to say. It's looking really, really good. What else? The fact that this is kind of going back to a, like, you could say Sonic and Sega / Sonic All-Star Racing transformed, rather than just purely being just Sonic characters. Because Team Sonic Racing, it just wasn't really that good, I think we can agree on that. I don't think it needs to be an opinion. I think that can just be agreed on. I'm hoping with this new game, I hope the racing speed is faster than Team Sonic Racing. I do like that they're adding more stuff as well. It's not just purely just Sonic stuff. They're also having the also Jet is in there. Also the extreme gear. Like the fact that you could say Sonic Riders is sort of halfback, just in a Sonic racing game of that sort. It's definitely pretty cool, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing like ones where when you cross to a different world, that the whole cars and stuff changes depending, because that's basically the whole point of it. It's like you're crossing to different worlds, of course. I did talk about this as well in the Sonic Racing Cross World and Sonic Superstars Disappointment video, but since that video, we've seen a lot more. Now, I will say as well, this is the first Sonic Racing game that is not being developed by Sumo Digital, which did create the last 3 Sonic Racing games. And I do have to say, they were very good racing games when they came out. It's interesting how the first one, though, was like not actually released in Japan for whatever reason. It's so weird. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. It comes out, obviously, on the Switch 1 for whatever reason. I don't know why, if I'm going to be honest with you, chat. I don't know why it's coming out on the Switch 1 when the Switch 2 is literally like right around the corner. So unless this game is being released before the Switch 2 like hit store shelves, but then they would be kind of shooting themselves in the foot, because that's what kind of happened with with what's its face. It happened with Crash Team Racing Nitro when Team Sonic Racing came out, and then it happened again when Mario Bros. Wonder came out. So I hope Sega is really strategizing when to release the game and not make like a complete, absolute fool of themselves, if you know what I'm saying, chat. Of course, because we have the Switch 2 coming along, what does this mean for this game coming out on Switch 1? Will this game have, like, enhanced Switch 2 features, for example? Because, of course, it probably will obviously be likely to be backwards compatible with the Switch 2. But in terms of, like, why it's releasing on that console, it just makes no sense, right? Makes, like, absolute no sense. I mean, yes, the Switch is still it's still obviously still continuing to do well, but you can definitely tell it's starting to wind down as Switch 2 is making its realm. But yeah, the Sonic Racing Crossworld is definitely looking to be a very good game, and because you know how much they cut with Frontiers and Shadow Generations, I'm definitely hopeful for Crossworlds to be very, very good, as long as they don't hide anything away from us, because as Sonic fans, we can sniff that out a mile away. Like, no joke. Like, they need to stop with this, like, fear of hiding things. They just need to show us, and if we find something that we don't like, we'll criticize it, and that's the feedback they can use to update the game. Quite simple, right? I hope this game is also updated, and the one thing I hope Crossworlds does well, at least, is that the fact that the online actually works. Which, so far, the test beta seems to be indicating that yes, but we have to have yet seen it in action in the full release, which I am definitely going to be doing a video on. Definitely going to be doing live streams on it, so definitely look forward to that. But I'm just, you know, I'm just worried that Sega could mess this up, and the sales could be disappointing, but I'm also hopeful that the sales are good as well. When the Name God did anyone didn't notice about Street Fighter or Ninja Mutant Turtles? I did know about Street Fighter and Ninja Mutant Turtles. Do know about them. But I do know from when I was having a conversation with my friend John that he did say that there were some things that he did not think was ever going to get like acknowledged, like the story, like the two story like book games, you know, Sonic and the Secret Rings and Black Knight. The fact that they are getting acknowledged is just like insane. And also, like, I think also like some Adventure 2 stuff is also being acknowledged there. Which, I mean, Adventure 2 is a great game, one of the best games on the Dreamcast. I'm just hopeful that, you know, that the only thing that I want to also see from this game is I don't want to see just an over-reliance on previous games to use as tracks. Because of course, you know, like, this is going to be like the 4th time as well that Roulette Road and probably Bingo Highway and all that other tracks from the first Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing game makes another appearance again. Which, that could mean good things, but it could also mean that they're relying on recycled content from previous games to help make the game easier and just increase development time. I would like to see some new, like, I would like to see some fresh ideas for this game, and who knows, maybe if those fresh ideas are very good, then maybe they can go and use it for the next game, like Frontiers 2 and whatnot. Sadly, as well, I didn't get into the beta. Weirdly, it was only like, I think, PS5 only. But the thing is you could sign up with any other platform, so I could just be mistaken and just didn't fully read it. But it was just so weird, if I'm gonna be honest. that it was just that this test was just done on PlayStation. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they're thinking that, but all I will say is I'm hopeful that this game does well, and you know, I'm like I said, I'm optimistic for it. I'm hoping it receives very well, you know, because if they cut well with Frontiers, the Final Horizon, and Shadow Generations as well, then I'm definitely positive that this will also cook as well. I'm definitely looking forward to Crossworlds. So definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Because when we do play Crossworlds, we're going to be checking out everything. Every nook and cranny. Especially fighting bosses in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Believe me, I would like to know more about boss fighting in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Unfortunately, I don't play Smash Bros. Enough to probably give you an answer to that. I'm sure somebody has probably either made videos explaining it or whatnot online. I don't know. I'm really disappointed though that in the announced trailer for Sonic Racing Crossworlds that they didn't announce like a price or when it will release. That announced trailer was like the perfect opportunity to essentially announce like not only like the release date fully, but also like the perfect time to show off the price and everything. You know what I'm saying? I really am disappointed that Sega didn't show it, which does make me believe there will be a second trailer that will finally show this off, which I'm hopeful for. That trailer could have been such a good time to announce the official release date for it. But I guess Sega is playing the waiting game on the Switch 2, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I don't know what's the right word here. I'm just like I said, I'm hopeful for the game, but you know, you never know what could happen, right? But I'm still gonna be optimistic about it. I think they're looking in the right direction, and it's looking good so far. So I'm hopeful that it does well. Yeah, I'm hopeful for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I'll say that. And with that, I have officially done all the topics that I wanted to talk about and all that other stuff. And if there's anything in this stream that interests you, I'll probably try and like time code this as well, so that at least at that point it will. So you can skip around to the different ones, even some of the tangents as well. But I don't know. I'll see if I don't forget, because because I know what I'm like for these kinds of stuff. Well, I hope you all have had a good time. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate every single one of you. I will have the video that I talked about where I've been and why I've not been uploading. That'll be as like a channel update. I'm not going to probably title it where I've been and stuff like that. I'll probably just title it something simple, probably. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for today. So I appreciate every single one of you who have been here. Thank you for coming to the stream. And I will also let you know I will be doing the Mario Kart DS Mission Mode Star Rank on Thursday at 1:30 PM UK GMT. So there's that. You can look forward to that. Like I said, the Switch 2 Nintendo Direct reaction that will happen on the day that the Switch 2 Direct takes place, and we'll be doing that live. So definitely get your notifications on for that. And yeah, so obviously thank you for 26 likes. I mean, that is insane, but I'm also going to believe that that is not actually accurate, and YouTube needs to purge that. And I know these streams don't usually do well view-wise. I mean, we only have like almost nearly 60 viewers here. But, you know, these are just like fun streams that I like to do when I'm not feeling like either gaming or doing anything or just catching up, you know? This is just a time to catch up with you lot, see what you all have been doing, talk about stuff, and the fact, I hope you all enjoyed the very first time that I've actually talked about some topics as well for this stream, rather than just completely just winging it and just talk about things that come to my head on the fly. I am glad that Mario Kart streamers have a good time because it's the viewers race you like. I'll probably will return to viewers racing at some point. I'm honestly not in an incredible rush to get another one, to be honest. I definitely want to focus on stuff that I want to do, and hopefully, you know, you lot enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, as long as you lot are enjoying whatever I do, then world's my oyster. Yeah, just do what you want exactly. And yeah, the Mario Kart DS one is definitely another one. I don't know, I might look into the Mario and Luigi online thing. I'll see. Maybe even do a chill Crash Bandicoot Back in Time stream. I know there's some that maybe that have been to my streams at one point for it, of the Crash Bandicoot Back in Time bang game. But yeah, I don't really have. I think that's a good place to stop it. So I'm not gonna go on a raid. Yeah, but what I will do is will raid myself. So yeah, there's that. Get yourselves notified for the Mario Kart DS 1-star rank mission mode. Apologies that the gap has been incredibly wide between when we started and when we get to this next one. So far, we actually did make some incredible progress on it so far. And if you haven't seen the first VOD, livestream VOD, definitely go and watch it so you are in they're ready for the upcoming one. Because I'll probably likely will explain where we're at, so this will probably likely be spoilers. So definitely go watch the first live stream VOD and then get yourself ready for the next one. And in terms of anything else like playthroughs, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But anyways, let me go ahead and put it right here, and let's see, how about viewers races in the weekend if I want to join the room ID? Unfortunately, because my capture card and this laptop is not cooperating, trying to do at-home streams is kind of a bit of a challenge right now. But when you see that I'm doing one, I'll let you all know. But until then, it's all up in the air. Let's just say that. It's all up in the air for viewer streams. And oh yeah, and I didn't do this. I'm surprised I've gone this entire stream without at least putting purples, putting the cringes channel link right there. Yes, we are channel plugging you. Yes. Anyway. But you put my link. How dare. Savannah would easily do that 100%. Hunter is mid. See? Point proven. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. So, of course, if you've made it all the way to the end in the VOD, if you're new here, why not click the subscribe button and help the channel grow, big channel numbers go bigger, and turn on the notifications so you are never to miss a brand new upload from me, and even when I go live as well. And over here, I'll link you the last I can't speak. I'll link you the last live stream VOD over here, and all that other good stuff. Even maybe a video. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope you all had a good one. So what you lot in chat will be redirected to is the next one on Thursday, so you can put your notifications on, like the stream, all that stuff. Put hashtag jameslikestogame raid if you want to. I don't know why, but feel free. Do whatever you want. Anyways, you all have been awesome. Honestly, again, thank you for just being here. Thank you for supporting me and everything I do. Whether it's you watching the videos, checking out my community posts, and watching these streams, and all that other good stuff. Alright, until then, I will speak to you on Thursday. Take care, everybody.